I have never fished this lake. This is actually the first time that I've ever been to it. I'm not even sure what it's called. The slough pump. Oh, there must be a little fish in there. Something caused ripples. That canoe has seen its better days. I'm not sure whose canoe it is. They padlock it. I don't know why they, why they even padlock it. If somebody wanted to use it, they could break that chain in 2 seconds. Yeah, I guess if I left a canoe in here, I would leave it unpadlocked and I'd just let anybody use it. Wouldn't bother me a bit. And if I come in here to go fishing and somebody's using it, I would just let them use it and come another day. Me and my, it'd be my uncle-in-law, we walked into a lake and somebody had left a little boat and it had a padlock on it, but what they padlocked it to was it was like one nut and a bolt to get the loop thing off. So we just undid the bolt, used it for like a half hour out there and brought it back and put it back on there. Now if the DNR came in here, unless the laws change, you're not supposed to leave your boats or canoes in these lakes. And probably just for the fact that somebody might come and steal them. I don't know. But I guess. Beautiful structure there. Really nice structure. With the bend through it too. goodness. That's a really nice one. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this one. Wow. It's a little teepee structure. I can see there, it's a little seat spot, but right here, I believe. This is the teepee structure right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So they did the bend into the next point. And then it comes into that. There's what they call a slough pump up here. It just made a it's a type of bird, but they like swampy areas. It makes the weirdest noise. It might have picked up on camera, but it goes like whoop 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 whoop. Well, that's kind of weird. That's really weird. Huh. Here come some four-wheelers. I'm not sure if they'll come down this trail or not. If they do, I'll be back off the trail a little ways, so they probably won't see me. I don't know if that picked up what the slough pump was making. the weird noises again. Wow, that's a big rock. Crazy. The slough pump is right here somewhere. Right at the seat spot. See the bend over it? And then right here behind it's the break into the fork. And another fork leaned up and in. Blueberries, lots of blueberries, holy moly. I should have picked up on camera. That's the slough pump. It's kind of like a miniature sandhill crane, or you know, a little different, but it's a lot smaller and it's got a really long neck. Here's a possible little seat spot. I don't know. Might be just a deer bedded down, because it don't really look like where their seat spots are. They're within the ground structure and they're right around them, or like underneath an upright structure. So that might be just a deer bed. It's a little weird how the big rocks are by the only birch trees around. The one going through it is a trident type one. There's my truck. But this is what chaga grows on. Chaga, it's like a birch fungus. Or it's a fungus that grows on birch trees. Not all the birch trees get it, but some do. Which is really good for you. I'm going to do another video of the lake up here, I guess. Okay guys, this is one of the bends that outlines a lot of the first trees in the background. And this is how I realized they do line up structures behind with the ones in the front. And if you sit in their seat spots, that's when things will line up usually. So it'll be probably something like that. And they actually use like the sticks in front to line up with certain spots even. If you can figure it out. Let's see. So possibly something like that. This right here, I think, is the seat spot. Mosquitoes are horrible. Ooh, that scared me. Couple mallard ducks. I was coming down here to show you guys. My heart's pounding. This tree here, that's really weird. This is the time of year in Minnesota. Oh, they got one laid up right over it. They made a bend right over this. Laid it right in there. This is the time of year where you put a whole can of bug spray on in Minnesota, and it really don't last too long. I don't put that much on, but I have to put quite a bit on. Some more weird ones. Wow, this is a really neat structure here. Holy moly. You can see how they're connecting everything here. Is this the first one I was at? Well, look at that, guys. A huge bend. I'll get a good picture of that. Absolutely beautiful. It doesn't look like these seat spots are being used, but I'm pretty sure, you know, it was at one point. Look at this. Holy moly. They have so many coming into that exact point right there. You including a trident one right here that comes into that. I am getting ate alive. Trying to be careful. I try not to break the ground stuff because they get really detailed. This is one of those moments that the more I walk this way, the more I get nervous. Yeah, this is really weird. Like, I don't get nervous too often or uncomfortable, but this is absolutely one of those times to where I feel like they don't want me to come any farther in. It's okay, guys. You have beautiful structures. I've never been in here, so I don't know if these beings know me. You know, I'm sure they've heard of me because I've been all over woods in the area. So, and I would be willing to bet they interact. You know, they interact with other clans or whatever they do. So, and it ain't gonna take them too long to know that I know what I'm seeing and looking at. Wow, these are so cool. That is so neat. Crazy cool. Beautiful, guys. I can hear something that way walking. You know, I can't, it's far enough to where I can't tell if it's bipedal or not. That looks like a foot impression right there. That looks fresh. Something stepped. You can see the whole track, but stepped right here. I think that's the big toe. Stepped there, freshly disturbed. Stepped right in here. Hi guys. Here's a fresh seat spot. This is packed down and fresh. So the bends, the one bend back there, A lot of times bends, when they do bends, it'll outline the base of the first trees in the background, or a lot of the first trees in the background. Not all the time though, but a lot, a lot more than it should be ever happen. I bring my hatchet with. It probably wouldn't do nothing against a bear or something to swing anyways. One thing I do know how to do, which would probably scare any animal, would be use the bug spray and my lighter to make a torch. If I had to, I could do like a flamethrower. Something I learned growing up as a child that shouldn't have been doing those things. Here's a hole. I don't even really want to look in there. I don't think it's being used. There's spider webs in front of it. Sorry, it's a little bouncy, but if you guys knew how much the mosquitoes are landing on me, I gotta kind of knock them off. I would like to monetize my channel and, you know, just to make a little extra money to cover gas and things like that. It's definitely not cheap driving around. I do sell chaga, so, you know, maybe that's something I might do, because it's a direct exchange for, you know, something that is really good for you. I'm not a doctor or anything, but if you ever look into chaga, it's the highest antioxidant to man by, like, I think hundreds of times more potent than ackee berries or blueberries or anything out there for antioxidants and phytonutrients, I believe, trace minerals, I believe, all sorts of. It's well, they consider it a superfood. And chaga grows on birch trees, and it's like a fungus, or it's like a mushroom type. It's yeah, like a fungus. It don't grow in a mushroom shape. It grows like in a kind of like a big ball off the side of like a burl would look like, except I get a lot of weird smells. Anyways, like a burl. Yeah, but it looks like a piece of charcoal on the side of the tree. And then once you chop it off, it feeds off birch trees, and it'll kill most of the white birch. It'll kill them off, suck them dry until they're dead, all the nutrients. Yellow birch trees, most of the time the yellow birch trees will kick the chaga off the tree, like the chaga will fall off, and the yellow birch trees survive it. And the only other tree I saw, I guess it can infect different trees, but the only other tree that I've ever seen that'll come out to the outside of the tree is ironwood, which I found out is related to birch tree. So, man, it is beautiful. I'm kind of rambling. So, anyways, what I'm saying is that, you know, I'll probably put a link in the description. Eventually, I probably won't do it with these videos, but I'll probably do a video just on chaga and then put a link, and then I'll probably keep that link. You know, other videos to come, I'll put a link to where people can order chaga. And I was like one of 3 people in the United States that started selling on eBay. And now there's probably, you know, 100 people on there selling, but I was one of the first ones in the United States to actually find it, you know, to realize what it was here and start to process it, so I got a lot of experience doing it. And what I do is I'll chop it off the tree. Sometimes there's birch bark on the chaga. I'll get all that off. And I'm trying to talk and pay attention at the same time. And then I'll chop it into hunks, and then I'll grind it into like the consistency of coffee grounds. So it makes it easy for people to add it to their coffee grounds. I mean, it's super simple. You can add it to your coffee grounds, or like me, I have a Keurig, and I have like a I thought I heard something. Anyways, I have a thing that'll go into it that is really fine screen meshed, and you can fill it and then put the cap on it and then put it in your Keurig and, you know, run it that way to make tea. So I do that. I'm gonna have to spray down. My goodness. But if anybody does want to order, to be able to help out my channel, I am on eBay, and my username is the-chaga-man. And I'm not sure, it might be underscore instead of the dash. I think it's the dash, I believe. So the Chaga Man, C-H-A-G-A. So I do auctions and fixed pricing. My fixed pricing is at $19.99 for 1 pound of chaga, which is a lot of chaga. And 1 pound, if you drink it every day, will probably last you like, I would say 6 months or longer. It's $19.99, then $8.30 shipping, I believe, which that is what it costs, how I ship it. Well, that was a pretty little bird. And I have a 2 pound listing, which should last you like a year or more. And it's all dried, so it'll last. I think chaga will last and stay pretty good for like 3 years or 4 years or something. I'm not positive, but it's a long time. But I have a 2 pound listing for, I believe it's $39.99, and then you save on the shipping because I can fit it in the same package as the 1 pound. You guys hear the mosquitoes? There's about 1,000 of them around me right now. So, well, I gotta go. I'm getting pounded by the mosquitoes. Thank you guys for coming to my channel. Bye.